turns out there's lots of ways that you're able to get money to cover that time before you turn 59 and a half is the number for most retirement accounts.
Gotcha.
And that scares a lot of people itself. Most people think that they cannot touch their money until they're 59 and a half. So how can you retire early? So I did three things. One of them was that I just opened up an old-fashioned brokerage account, meaning that I didn't get any type of retirement tax advantages, but then there's no age requirements. Okay. So once I started maxing out, my accounts, I had to put the money somewhere. You only get so much of this, tax advantaged money.
Right.
So yeah. So the other thing that I did was a Roth IRA. Some people don't know this, but the contributions that you put into an IRA or a Roth IRA, that money, you already pay taxes on it. So the money that you put in, you don't have to pay. You can take money out without paying taxes or penalty at any age for anything. And just remember that this is the money that you put in, the contributions, not the growth. So I can pull that money out, those contributions out anytime I want if I need extra money to live on. And then you mentioned a health savings account, an HSA. I was on a plan while I was working that allowed me to contribute to this. So I not only contributed, I didn't let the cash and let the money just sit there. I also had that investing and working for me. So now that I'm retired, any health expenses I have, everything from aspirin to doctor's visits or any other out-of-pocket expenses, I can pull from that health savings account. I don't have to rely on other funds. I've got that sort of health savings account set up, ready to go.
Great advice. Yeah. Where have you been all my adult life?
I'm here now.
Now, what about folks that are on the other end? We talked about trying to get young people involved. What if you are someone who's working so hard and you find yourself in your late 40s or even your 50s and you haven't done this? Whether it was debt or you just feel like life got away from you and you're starting too late. Help us. How can we help those folks?
Well, first of all, it is never too late, okay? These things aren't taught in school. So most of us don't even know that. And you're lucky if you have people around you that are teaching you these things. So many of us are in our 40s and 50s and just now learning about it, but it's never too late. And there's a few, some extra catch-up things that you can do when you turn 50. You can put extra money in a 401k called a catch-up contribution and in your IRA. So for a 401k, the limit for 2022 is $20,500. You can put in an extra $6,500. And then for an IRA, you can put in an extra $1,000 a month. And even in health savings accounts, you can do a catch-up contribution at 55. Wow. So let's go ahead. Yeah, so you want to do a little math? Let's do a little math, okay? So if at 50, more than likely you are at your peak earning years, the kids are out of the house, and a lot of your debt may be paid off. So you may be in a much better financial position at 50 than you were at 25, right? So if you take what I just mentioned, max out your 401k with the catch-up contribution, max out your IRA with your catch-up contributions, altogether that comes to $34,000. But if you were able to do that, and you got a 6% return, just using that target date retirement fund that you matched yourself up with, you have $1 million, right? Just in a compressed period. Yeah, and this is retiring at 67, when most people retire or somewhere around that age. So we're looking at, that was only a 17-year time horizon. So you can do some adjustments around there, but look at all you did just starting at age 50. And even if you were half that, you're still doing pretty great.